But yeah, we're back. We're gonna talk about some comic books.
Yeah.
Comic books. Yeah.
Your can. You got can for you.
We are back.
Oh,
Are
thank
back
you.
with
Yeah.
summer
Got can for me.
heat.
Summer
Took your
heat.
can, I think.
It's exactly what I need right now.
Jalapeno raspberry.
Yeah, spicy.
I need some summer heat because it's been
It's been a chilly. Yeah.
It's been dreary.
Beautiful. It's been beautiful. It's been beautiful. It's been beautiful.
I have to say, like, ever since coming back from Japan, like, it was fucking swamped in Japan. It was fucking hot. It was
Yeah.
hot.
This is enjoyable.
And this is so great. It was, so,
Yeah.
It was sticky out there.
it was a hot 22 Celsius.
I love that. That
I
sounds
know,
amazing.
like I mentioned in the previous spot, I had worked the tap room, and I know when it's getting cold outside, when those bay windows just turn into fucking just complete fog.
Yeah, they
And
come
that
privacy windows. Yeah.
Bro, that shit was wild.
Oh, so you got sport? Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, we took care of that.
Yeah,
there's so
fucking why not?
fast.
Poor. But yeah, no, thank you for providing the beer today to this, because your boy was busy, couldn't stop getting the beer.
No problem.
And this is I like the label. Is that what you picked it up? The
yeah,
label.
me and my girlfriend was out, and we decided to go to get.
He said
some
it's official?
beers. Yeah, yeah, she's my girlfriend.
Sure.
Another girlfriend drop.
What the fuck? But yeah, we she liked the label. We saw like, oh shit, okay.
Shorts Brewing is really good. I'm a huge fan of Shorts Brewing.
You like? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Shorts Brewing, it makes some very delicious things. Actually, surprisingly, one of my favorite things that they do is actually a hop water. It's called Shorts Thirst Quencher. It's an actual water that they just like
Put little hops in it.
put hops in it. It just gives it a different taste. It's non-alcoholic, 0 calories. It's sparkling water. I like to drink that. I prefer hot water over like sparkling water or any other.
Or like Liquid Death or anything.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Okay.
It gives you that fizz with that little tinge of beer without inhaling the quality, all the calories
And all
the
feeling
liquor,
bloated,
feeling
gassy.
bloated. They're nice, and Shorts has by far the best hot water for sure. So thank you for providing this, as well as thank you, Jamal, for providing the comics today.
First, we're gonna talk about Missionary from Distillery Comics.
Venom in the
It
comic.
is like a venom.
It's religious venom.
Religious goo.
Religious venom. It's a demon.
He even looks like if you thought of Venom as a demon, he looks exactly what.
I see what bridge you're jumping to.
Yeah.
These taste like tahini.
Tahini?
I do get a little bit of tahini taste.
Clarence is not a fan of it.
It kind of does. It's
Spicy.
different.
It's got a sweetness to it with a little tahini kick.
You're different. In a good way.
It's like a
This comic book was different.
Very
Yeah.
different.
maybe the
wow.
jalapeno makes me just reminds me of pico de gallo for some reason.
I can see that.
I take it and spread it all over my my chili mix.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I know where this is
Cook some,
going.
Okay,
cook some steaks
I'm
with this.
trying to put it back on the rails here. I know we kind of got away, but yeah,
We're riding hot off of that last podcast.
I know that podcast ended on a hot note. I didn't expect it to get so.
I like that.
You warned us. You were like, I don't want to go to a 30-minute rant about this, but
yeah, I did it anyway.
but you asked me a question anyway, and we went and they were
We
like,
went into a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
This man over here.
yeah. But like speaking of which, like this rabbit hole of where did you find this? Because this is a year old.
I walked into the comic book shop and it was sitting right there, and I was
Okay.
looking around trying to find a fucking third choice, and nothing was just sticking to me. Nothing that we haven't already read, and I don't want to retread
Oh, ground.
ground so
That's fair.
fast. So it's like, damn it. All right.
And you gave it a hey, I appreciate you for giving this a shot. I saw the cover and it looked, it looked pretty cool.
And I thought I've never read anything from this comic place before.
Me either. I don't know what this is. DS
Disray or something. Yeah,
Disray.
they're building up. It's like an indie comic distributor.
Okay,
so
that
I've never
makes
read
sense a
anything
lot
from
more.
them before. They put out a few titles here and there, but this is one of the only ones I picked up off a whim. I won't lie, I didn't love it until I got like 10 pages in. It's
Fair.
the exact kind of dumb, fun comic book that you don't have to think too hard about. And it's just, if you go along for the ride, you can really start to appreciate how they take a mythos that's something we know of, angels, demons, and they find a way to put their own sauce into it, and that's when I really liked it. Like the parallels, this guy has a cross gun that sends demons back to hell. The whole bonding process with demons and humans all together, and I found Venom like thing.
I like my interesting thing was like the whole the little adding on that like 2,000 years on Earth is different from 2,000 years. Yeah, outside, I guess, the earthly realm or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I mean.
And, like it feels like torture. Yeah, I'm like, oh shit, like because to be banished to Earth is torture. Like it's because you're not supposed like you. They feel time differently on Earth, and so it's torturous to them. And I like that.
Which makes sense because you like the Earth rotates.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff in here that I gravitated to. Sadly, there was a lot more stuff in here that I couldn't
put you off,
get over. Yeah, mainly to me, it was the writing. Sometimes the writing just felt like it was just vulgar for the sake of being vulgar. Other
juvenile.
times, exactly. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. The whole writing itself looked a little juvenile, which makes sense from. I don't want to say that. I don't want to put this in a bad term, but it does have that indie feel. It has that indie filmmaker, type of style where it's just kind of a little off the walls, a little like, they're putting their own sense of humor into everything, and maybe their sense of humor is a little drier than most. Like it's
very potato salad.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff in there that was just kind of
no raisins
with raisins,
and I get the writing structure to make this, but the way that they made this guy a cuck right off the bat, and even after he got the demon in him, where the demon took over and started kind of speaking for him, the way that he didn't just lay into his wife was just like, I was just like,
it still felt cuckery.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like they're making this guy just be completely flaccid the whole time, and I get it. Character builds,
because he has to start from somewhere.
That's another thing we're going to argue about on this podcast at one point. Like, what's wrong with cucks, yo? What's wrong with that?
What the fuck?
What's wrong with cucks?
I ain't getting cucked, bro. I'll shoot somebody.
Not. Look, I have to say, I completely agree. Like, I do feel it's been a while since we've read a comic that was like vulgar right off the rip, and it's been a while since we read a comic that was vulgar off the rip and still funny. Like, it was still like very clever. And this one was like, I was like, oh, like, I just watched like Penguin or some shit, but I'm like, what? Why are you going in so hard so soon?
Up.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Like I said, some of the concepts, especially like the demon concepts, that pregnant demon.
Yeah.
It was entertaining. It was cool.
I do feel, I feel like there's some good ideas in here. I'm just not maybe the biggest fan of the main character, especially the fact that there isn't really a lot of from what I've read, not a lot of reasons of why he's there. Why is that demon?
That is one of the things that I was gonna get on. Like the lead is what pulls me out. Like I didn't enjoy it till like at least 10 pages in, because that's when we start getting into everybody else and why they're coming together.
Exactly. The whole other world.
Yeah.
The world is way
more interesting than who we're following it into with. Yeah. I think it's very, like you guys are saying, it's kind of vulgar, very early 2000s. You remember Wanted?
Yeah.
The impression you got from Wesley's character is like, the world pushes me over, but until I get a gun and I'm suddenly important. This is like that. It's like that.
The sad thing, I don't know the writer, and I hope I'm not,
Ryan Stegman, the Venom guy. Venom artist.
That makes a lot of sense.
Well, this
that Venom run was amazing.
That's fair, but this to me feels like we've gotten a couple books where you can tell the writer's putting himself into it, and
self-inserts.
Yeah, this felt like a pitying self-insert.
This used to be me.
Yeah, but I'm going.
Nah, I got a demon in me, and I'm.
It sat weird with me. It sat like it sat like it was hitting too close to home for whoever was writing it.
I can see where you're coming from with that.
And it was a little off-putting personally.
What was off-putting to me is I know we have to have dual speak because there's two main characters technically talking.
Yeah.
But something that I worry about as a writer as well, it's like I don't want to turn every page into a 12+ dialogue thing. And for me, there was a lot of dialogue.
And the problem is that dialogue was just going in circles.
Yes, circular dialogue every page until we got to the people who only speak once to everybody else.
Now who went meandering? Or a character who was thinking and talking to a person who his brain and was also talking.
Exactly, double speak. You have two people speaking about the same topic, the same page.
Yeah,
double, and they both have a lot to say. And then we get to the demons who are only speaking to the rest of the cast, and that flew well. Yeah. That fucking flowed.
Like, I feel like it could have just been that the priest guy. It could have just been about him.
It could. I mean, it could have. You know what? I can never tell a person where they want to jump on creatively, who they want to follow. I mean, because sometimes you just make characters that are cool enough to see once in a while. Because that's where the heat comes from. Like the Winter Soldier. Like you see the Winter. If you followed him all the time, he'd be like the Thunderbolts. Like I don't give a shit about this movie. But if you see him pop up every once in a while, kicking ass,
mysterious, and
being mysterious, that's interesting.
To like make you want more.
It's the meat on the plate as opposed to the vegetables that you have to eat. You know?
That's why it felt very self-insertive. Insertive.
I don't think we talked about it yet, but it also wasn't like it kind of threw me off, especially the fact that a movie of this genre came out recently. I'm not a fan of the whole. It was instantly Venom. Like it was very Venom-esque. Especially how he acted. It reminded me of the first Venom movie when Venom first enters Eddie. He in the movie he like is just a guy.
Oh, don't do that! Yeah, don't make me drink beer.
Yes, like like it was instantly that like you're a pussy. I know how.
I'm gonna show you not to be a pussy.
Like you're an alien, but I know how to be a man, Eddie.
Right,
better than you, Eddie.
Very strange.
Yeah, like it was instantly that. At least this time, the demon was a human at first, so he kind of was. It makes a lot more sense.
Right, they wrote it in to make it make sense. Yeah, that, hey, I know how to have the sauce, and you don't.
Yeah,
but it was just weirdly like, yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna take you over. Oh man, you're pathetic. Oh, let me help you out. Cause I feel bad for you, pathetic piece of shit.
I think overall, there's high Qs and low valleys. I think overall the premise is cool. I think I would like to see where this goes.
At least in issue 2. Yeah.
You said it's been out for a minute?
It's been out for a minute. Yeah.
So I might actually look up to see if they got any more out.
Well, when I looked it up, there was like maybe a prologue beforehand, but there's just
nothing
this
after this
and nothing after this.
Yeah,
okay.
Which might
is it one and done?
It might be a one and done actually, because
I mean, independent comics, it might just take them a long time to get it out. So
very true. It was a deluxe, so there's a lot of pages to cut through.
Yeah,
I definitely felt all those pages.
Yeah, going from there to the heavy hitters. Which one do you want to start with?
Let's get Black Lightning out of the way.
Okay.
Black Lightning, all in DC, they're number one for Black Lightning.
He's lightning. He's black.
I want to start out by saying, while I did tacitly support and pay my $4.99, something about the way DC handles black characters. It's like it doesn't quite land for me as well as it does across the pond at the M House, and that may sound like I'm shilling, but it doesn't. There's something like the. I don't know. I don't want to call it lack of effort, but I definitely did not feel as in. Like, there's a lot of parallels between this first issue and the show Black Lightning that was on CW. Mm-hmm. It's almost like 1-to-1, except for a few changes. Like, he's not with his wife anymore, which I wonder why the hell they did that. It's not like she's... It's not like she's going to go get with Icon or something. Like, this character only exists in this universe because she's attached to this character. Like, what is the point of having them break that shit up? I don't get that. And then it just seems like he's doing a lot of, like, you know what I mean, side quests.
He's doing a lot of busy work. A lot of it feels like compared to, like, what the other superheroes are doing, it's like a lot of janitor duty.
He is not janitor. He's fucking bureaucratic, like, duty. Like, he's on, like, retrieval and, like, Uber duty.
Yeah. Because this looks like it's establishing DC's X-Men.
Because they're talking about the mutant.
Yeah, ever since the absolute power resolved and all the powers have gone to either their original owners or different people with different power sets, he's wrangling in all the new powered teenagers.
Yeah.
The Bang Babies.
With more lightning powers.
The absolute babies.
The absolute babies.
The Bang Babies.
And
Bang bang.
That whole situation where he met Superman inside in the corporate office,
the principal's office.
It felt weird.
Yeah.
Like even it seemed out of character for Superman himself. Like it just didn't seem on brand for Superman to be like, "Thank you for coming to my office. Look at my view."
I know it can be kind of intimidating in here, but I'm
like Superman, like he's a de facto leader, but he's to my knowledge, he's never just been like, come to my office, we're gonna have to talk.
No, he's some enigmatic
like he comes
figure.
to you.
He's
like
out of a lot of people in the league, I feel like he's a people person.
Out of everybody. Out of everybody. He's the country boy. He's not the fucking executive. Like that's Bruce. Anybody's gonna have you come to his office and he's gonna be turned around and swings. It's gonna be Bruce.
It should have been Bruce, honestly.
100%.
It would feel more right. Like you taking care of those muties.
I guess they had to be like, we can't have like the billionaire white man talk like this to the black guy. We at least just have the immigrant.
They're trying to account for as much as they can. I don't know. It's the whole thing is about there's a whole thing that we get to cut away from where something happens to the Pierce family members, like his daughters, during the absolute event, line. Yeah. One of them lost their powers. They're falling, and we keep cutting away. So I imagine there's probably more to come back to. Yeah. For that particular incident. But so that wrapped up in the detail of wrangling together the young powers and who's getting them and who's not. I mean, I don't know. I don't like how they handle it. It's like I said, it feels like the show, but somehow more boring.
Yeah. I don't like how every black person he finds got lightning powers.
That was really weird.
There's other power sets out there.
There's not super speed.
No.
Or that. Yeah.
Super speed.
Yeah. Fuck.
That felt like wondering, like, wait, is there like an electric like power?
Is there a psychic? Yeah. Is there a psychic out there?
A psychic what?
A black psychic?
No.
I don't think so. Not in DC.
And like a black mentalist?
You're either really smart or you have lightning powers.
Really smart, lightning powers, or a speedster.
Or all three of them.
Honestly, and even you can't even really separate speedster from lightning because
he generates power really fast.
So not the way DC's presented it. You can't separate lightning from
no, because he just shoots lightning anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it. I just know that I didn't have fun with it as much as I've had with other installments in
the absolute line.
Yes,
this is not the absolute line though. That's the thing. This is not the absolute line. This is the mainstay.
All in. That's what I mean. All in, absolute, all that.
And it was crazy that he didn't recognize his daughter.
Right. I'm like,
does he have three or is that the same?
I have no idea.
That's the second daughter.
He has two daughters.
So
the one daughter lost
my
her powers.
issue with this book, it wasn't. It was too fragmented. Things didn't seem like they were cohesive enough. Yeah. Because towards the last few pages of the book, while we, I guess, wrapped up the ordeal with the young teenage boy, we immediately jumped into some ordeal with his daughter, and it just felt really, really fast.
Yeah. I like how he automatically just figured, instead of wondering who's this lady with electric powers, that's just some other bitch. Everyone's got electric powers now. Bzz. Oh wait, oops.
My daughter.
He didn't.
And it seems a little too okay. So Blade, difference between Blade, Black Lightning. Blade is going international. He's about to jump into magic shit. He's about to fight. He's about to fight fucking
Van Helsing.
He's damn near being reestablished as a character.
Right. Yeah. It's like Black Lightning just went to rediscover his daughter has powers at the end of issue 1.
Wow.
Jump out of the fucking pond.
I thought you were going to say the difference between Blade and Black Lightning is one's avoiding his daughter, the other one's his daughter's avoiding him.
That is also true.
This is true.
That is also true. Blade's like, who the fuck's that daughter? I don't have a daughter.
Wait. I have a daughter?
Yeah, I don't have an offspring.
Every time she comes in the room, he jumps out the window.
Yeah.
That bitch stabbed me.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe this pot roast needs a few more hours to cook.
Hopefully.
I think so. Yeah.
Hopefully. I hope so because
please.
Maybe I gotta see where it's going. Hopefully it goes.
I can't do another a cyborg, please.
The thing is, why does it seem like Black Lightning always just has like family issues? Like he can't step outside of it and be like, who is Black Lightning's like?
Who is Black Lightning?
No. Who is his rogues?
Homeboy.
Divorce papers.
The fish dude.
That's wild.
King.
He was in the show. He was really great in the show.
King Shark.
No. His name's not King. I don't know what the fuck his name is.
Look at him struggle.
Well, I'm sorry. This
Ocean
is DC's
Master?
fault.
Yeah.
Not Ocean Master.
I was trying to give him something.
But there's a whale.
Whale Man.
Orca.
No, his name is Tobias Whale. God damn. Yes. Tobias Whale.
Mega Man ass villain.
It's think Tombstone, but instead of like being like made of something hard, it's like a whale
blubber
fish, dude. The skin looks like.
Who's his other enemy? Wilson Walrus. What the fuck?
The point is,
Maddie Manatee.
Why are we
these are really good, honestly.
Ricardo Gooper.
These are really good, actually. I'm not even gonna lie, these are good. But yeah, I see. That's the complaint I'm having. It's like jump out of the lake that we've already made for this character. Go do something that I have not seen Black Lightning.
We get it. Black people like family. Black people like church. Black people like community. We get it.
Right.
We get it.
But they can't stay married in the fucking comic.
No.
But we like all that other shit.
Always single.
And I'm not dying on that hill either. It's like I'm not. Oh, they have to be. But at the same time, it's like, what was the point of doing that? I don't really.
Why have her show up?
Is she like?
Why have them be that friendly?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Give some.
I guess people can like amicably separate whatever.
It's
but
true. But
can't wait for him to find that white woman.
It'd be different.
Oh, stop it.
Hey, I mean, he's not.
Issue 3.
Stop. I mean,
Issue 3.
she might come along.
Zatanna, Huntress.
Hey, yeah, I mean, she might come along and change his whole life.
It's gonna be
I don't know.
It's gonna be Black Canary.
See, he's black in the name.
That's one couple they ain't breaking up.
Nah. See, they won't break that one up. They wouldn't. Never.
Blonde sticks together.
Right. Aryans look out for each
I
other.
was about to say. Aryan connection. That might be a prison gang. My bad.
So
Definitely
Aryan connection. So overall, like we're gonna see where this goes. Hope for the best.
This is I.
Yeah, gets an I. It's not the worst first issue one.
It ain't Cyborg.
It ain't Cyborg, and I kept reading
true.
that. It didn't get any better.
Yeah,
Good for you.
It's unfortunate that Black Lightning does not get to be a part
Detroit, I have to.
of the absolute universe and the absolute run because they are absolutely gas right now, just like absolute Batman.
I didn't read that.
We didn't read
I
that.
absolutely did not read that.
That wasn't in the thing he just pulled
But
it up.
we did.
I thought it was in the recommendations.
It's in the recommendations.
Oh,
It's not the list. It's on the
You
recommendations.
forgot the other requirement.
Well,
I thought we were just gonna read it.
Well, we recommend it. We recommend it. Absolute
Did you
Batman.
read it?
Yeah.
Did you read
Absolute Baki?
No.
I'm getting through it. I'm getting through it.
All right, everyone's so fucking swole, bro.
Yeah. Absolute Baki.
The table alone, I'm like, damn, even Oswald Cobb is swole.
What is he swole?
What the hell's going on here? It doesn't make any sense.
Got a beak.
Is he still limping?
No, I don't know.
They're like, how can we
his
not know
dick
that this
size.
guy who works at the 7-Eleven, w's 6'7" and 800 pounds of muscle, is not the Batman?
To be fair, they're all 800 pounds.
I know they all the same
6'1" at this point.
They're all so fucking.
Also, he doesn't work at the
Oh my God,
7-Eleven. He
it's
works in
Catwoman.
construction, which makes like he's out there fucking lifting up iron rails and shit.
Oh my God.
But I Absolute Superman was
did
on
read
the
that.
docket.
I read that. Yes.
Absolute Superman, cool.
Absolute Clark.
Absolute preservatives or climate
Climate change.
whatever. Here's the thing. This book seems to be written by the new generation that was young and hopeful like we were about changing the climate perspective. This is exactly what it reads like. It reads like a young super progressive kid that's like, look, we are destroying our planet. And I'm
There's
like,
a horrible class system in this country. I mean, world.
and I'm like, gas is $4.
You gotta pay for rent.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey, what's
My
$2.75?
back hurts. My back hurts, and my property values are decreasing. What-
But property tax is going up, baby.
I'm glad. I'm glad that there's kids. I'm joking.
Whoa.
This the issue I had with I loved everything. I loved a lot about this book. The way that they kind of changed up everything. I was a little hesitant reading when we read Batman issue 1 about the changes. It's just me being,
Yeah, you're the Batman guy. So.
But it's more or less like the changes in DC. Like even the Diana ones, they were a little bit less. They were a little bit slightly less,
abrasive to your sensibilities.
Yeah.
God, I love Goth.
But even like, but I liked the change in Absolute Superman more. I liked him growing up in Krypton. I think that's a very, very strong point for this new character.
Now he has culture.
Well, now I see myself in him. You know what I'm saying? Like, had culture.
Yeah.
Till that class system. It was like this book was like really heavy on like classism.
He is walking around with a glorified slave symbol on his chest.
Oh my God, that's a slave. But yeah,
the working class symbol.
The working class.
And my thing is like, you didn't help these people by what you did.
No,
like
he fucked them.
Because not only fuck the whole getting caught, fuck whatever happened at the back end. You increase profits so high.
Yes.
You think they think they out here working.
Now
this is the new norm.
Yeah.
This is quota.
Right. Did you have to get every diamond?
To be fair,
every diamond out of the wall.
To be fair, I believe like in this, honestly, it makes sense to me. It's bad, like, and that's how it shows you like this is the really like beginnings of Superman, because he's still young. He doesn't know. I'm guessing he just got here, or at least maybe I know he doesn't remember anything, but he says he's been seeing the problems that's going on for a few other places and he didn't do nothing. So now he's trying to do something a little bit, and he doesn't. And right now he's still figure out how to actually help anyone. And maybe as a child or like someone who's really young would think like, oh, the first thing I should do, obviously they just need more diamonds, and if they get more diamonds, they'll be fine. But not knowing the fact that structure itself is wrong, that's not going to help anything. One is either going to create unrealistic expectations, or B, like we saw, they're going to think, how'd you do this?
We work.
What's going to happen? They're going to give it a day off.
Yeah, we work in production. You know what the fuck this goes like.
Yeah.
If you hit 500 parts,
that means you can do that every time.
Exactly.
They say good job. Now, why don't you do that all the time?
600, 550.
That's why they say don't
you come in next week. Like, some numbers are tweaked.
That's why they say like don't do your job, don't do anyone else's job, because if you start doing other people's job to help them, and they find out, they're gonna say, well, I guess you could do that all the time.
I like forever. I like that insight you had of him just being like a being naive to the system and thinking that he's doing better. Because I feel like that is exactly what a lot of us, or even to this
day,
like, the generation does.
Like we don't
things,
know. Yeah,
because we think like we do it with our heart. And sometimes our heart ends up fucking us over.
Like, what would you do? Oh, we need to just give people money.
Just like Superman, we're still under the impression that we need to work in the system instead of breaking it.
We don't see the system we don't even see the system yet.
Yeah.
Right. We're just trying to worry about how to make everything slightly better.
Exactly.
This primitive species wants diamonds. I will give them the diamond.
I really like the Peacemaker. The Peacemaker.
I know
outfit.
the Peacemakers.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. I really like
John Cena.
I enjoyed that. I kind of enjoyed
Secret Agent Lane.
Secret Agent
Oh my
Lane.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yep.
I kind of want to see where that goes. I hope she sticks true to the fucking Fed. I think she's I hope she's a narc to the end.
I mean, yeah.
It'd be hilarious.
He's gonna end up with Lana or some shit.
And then
I hope she's Arab.
And I enjoyed
That's crazy.
Lana, I hope she's Arab.
Lana,
I enjoyed Incel Brainiac.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Hilarious.
It's perfect.
Delectable new plaything.
I'm so smart.
Yeah. I will say, if I had to, actually, I'll open this to the floor. If we stack this up to all the 3 number ones so far,
Wonder Woman.
Which is your favorite?
Wonder Woman.
Build the anticipation. Okay,
No.
Wonder Woman for you.
The first issues, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't know. Come back to me.
Chris?
Wonder Woman.
Only read 2, so
You suck. Wonder Woman.
So you read Wonder Woman and you read
Superman.
So you didn't read Batman.
No.
Not 1 or 2.
You put every time you put apostrophe optional, that's a trap.
Batman 1 wasn't optional. It was on the list.
It was optional for him.
It's always optional for him. Even in the
Look at
X-Men
him.
days.
My notes. Look at him.
It's not this week's list, but
He knows.
before, Batman 1 was not optional.
You think I went back and read anything?
It was in number 1. Why would I make it optional?
Yeah, it was. It was
last week, right?
No,
2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I told you guys I didn't read anything then.
Oh God,
I just got off of vacation. I was tired.
Well, boo you for not doing your job.
You
For
just
me,
said you over here acting like you did.
for me, yeah.
What do you mean?
The Wonder Woman was my favorite number one.
Yeah.
I also like Wonder Woman.
I want to go with Batman simply because I really like some of the designs in the suit.
I like the designs in the suit. I like the changes to the other characters.
Yeah.
But like, I just so far I like them all. I can't wait to see what they do with everybody else.
Yeah, it's a really hard choice between all three of them. I think my biases went over on Batman. And I think
Shocker.
and I think
You fucking Gotham goon.
well, the Wonder Woman was a lot more straightforward, and the changes didn't feel as
Crazy.
as different as
Like
the other
off
ones.
the fucking wall.
Yeah, like okay, like instead of her being a Themyscirian princess that punches everybody in
She's
the
the
face,
demon princess.
she's just a demon princess that punches everybody in the face. Like she still rode in a Pegasus, right? The Pegasus was a skeleton.
Yeah.
She still punched him in the face. Granted, it had black magic around her fist instead of a fucking
She still did
Gauntlet
that.
and everything. Yeah.
yeah.
She still did that.
She still blocked
Bracelet.
bullets. She still did the clash. She still came out and defended man. Like to me, the changes in Wonder Woman were a lot less abrasive than everybody else's changes.
True.
So I think
You take some
I
points away
enjoyed.
for the.
Yeah, I think I enjoyed the. In retrospect, I think I enjoyed the changes to Batman, making him more of a, I guess, a slumdog.
Because they really had to.
I like
they
him
really
being more
had-
grounded
Yeah.
rather than like, he's like, still, and I like that he's a lot more fucking insane because his storehouses are in the shape of a bat. He's fucking lost it. I love
It's
it.
crazy. Like now we get to see he wasn't crazy when he was a billionaire because he had the money to back it up. Now you look at him as a
He's
poor
feral.
person.
He's feral.
He's insane.
He is. He's
crazy.
I was thinking about this. He is the Batman
He can't afford
in
to be
all
crazy.
those videos of the video game where they just show him beating up goons really hard.
That's
He's
him.
that Batman
Yeah.
for sure.
They stripped away his class. And now you just got a Brooklyn dude walking around punching everybody in the fucking
punching
dick.
the
And for real, I
Nothing
like
but
the
elbows.
with the other Batman books. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, Heido. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Correct.
I will.
But with the other Batman books, the way he's using the environment in like a minimalistic type of way, that's the kind of shit I thought Batman did. But they always make him do these grand schemes where he has like a time traveling photon cannon in his bag. This guy, he just has a fucking vinegar tablet.
Yeah. And the way he uses his I wasn't a fan of the hook wings at first, but then when I seen him kung, 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 and just stand on the wall, that was crazy. Like that's
This feels like a more practical character and not a fantastical character.
I will say, if I have to complain, I'm not sold on the spikes though out of his bag.
oh that
was preparation.
metal?
That was weird though. That was
Yeah.
weird. He said, "Yeah."
I'm not sold on that
Porcupine
because
Man.
I've never seen a bat that does that. But everything else,
It
That
fit
shit-
the strategy.
Can
It
you
fit
paint
the
a
strategy.
picture? Can you paint a picture? What happened?
Somebody
he's
hugged him and he went like this, and spikes came out of his cowl.
He's in an
Like Omega Syndrome?
He's in an aquarium, and they have Batman cornered. So while his
yeah,
back
yeah,
is
that's
to
right.
his back is to the tank, well, like it's over, Batman. What you gonna do? He activates these spikes that puncture the aquarium and make water drain all the way out, and get people off him so he can regroup.
And then in order to get away, he threw his little hook wings up into the ceiling and retracted up like a bat.
And then
while everybody got flushed out.
while taking a vinegar tablet and throwing it into the water to make a chemical reaction to turn the water into acid.
So they all would melt their
so
toes.
burnt their legs and had to run out of the. Don't worry, they ran out of the aquarium just in time.
There's, no,
They
there's,
made
there's
it out of the
literally
aquarium to go right into the cop's hands.
there's literally a speech bubble of somebody who's like, my toes are gone.
Yeah, he's not. So yeah, he's got back neck spikes in addition to all the other crazy.
I
stuff.
liked it because he looks like a fucking metalhead. He looks like a guy that would be in the back of a metal concert, just
Security.
brolic, just.
I want to see the action figure of this suit.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
All arms, little bitty ass head.
But this was a Superman review, and I will say I do like the changes in the story.
Yeah.
The thing about the Superman one that it's a lot more mellow because, it's building a lot of family stuff. But
Yeah, they
They
spent
did-
a lot of time there. They spent
Yeah.
a lot of time on Krypton.
I would even say I kind of prefer I like the Kryptonian stuff, I like learning about that. I actually like this time around that I even think about that. Like, Jor-El and Laura aren't a part of the high society.
Yeah,
they are just like they're part of the labor group and everything.
And I do like how the Kent farm foreclosed without Superman there to do all the farm work.
Yeah, exactly. We couldn't keep up.
No illegal free.
No illegal labor.
No illegal labor for you.
Get used to that. Telling you right now.
If it affects the Clarks, it can affect you.
And there is American is
the most
apple pie.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So
I didn't even think about that.
So another woke comic book. But I do love it. I actually do like it.
I really like it. Yeah.
The absolute line is absolute gas.
Yeah.
100%.
Good job, guys.
But yeah, honestly, that's all we've got. Unless anybody else read anything that they would like to passionately share about.
I checked. I was checking to see if the new Green Lantern came out. I think they're still only issue 1.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep up with that.
I'm still the first arc of that Uncanny X-Men ended up a little kind of weird, but I still enjoyed everything.
You check out that new Psylocke?
Not yet. It's on. It's coming.
It's okay.
Yeah,
we'll see
I figured.
Going on. She's like,
I figured. Quanon. I'm
psychic
sorry.
Wolverine.
I'm sorry. Quanon.
Psychic Wolverine.
Quanon can't hold my attention unless she's fucking walking that way. I'm sorry. But that Sacrificers is still going. I think I talked about that before. I think
I still have to get on that. I keep seeing the covers. The covers are really good.
Yeah. It's a cool book. Yeah, I recommend that if you guys have reading Sacrificers. I think it's on issue 8 or 9. I really enjoyed that run.
What about you, Chris? You reading anything? Huh?
He's reading the back of his hand.
Yeah. There you go.
No, I haven't read anything. I did buy, because I was going to suggest it to pod, but that was like a while back, and I never read it anyway. But I have a book I bought on Amazon I need to read. It's called like Unbeing or Unbinding or something like that.
Does it have a bloody looking face on it? I saw that in the shop a few days ago. I just didn't. I didn't pick it up. It looks interesting.
It does. Like the cover really caught my eye and everything, and I saw like a couple pages. It kind of looked really like gory and stuff. Like yeah.
Like there are some indie comics that I'm trying to support on Kickstarter, and I'm waiting for them to come out so I can bring them to the pod. One's called Terminus Vow. Like it's been getting a lot of steam online, and I gotta support that because I actually do want to read it. Looks pretty cool, but other than that, I've just kind of had my ear to the ground, waiting for something fun to come out, waiting for Ultra Mega to come back. Waiting for more of that.
That's go. Well, no. When was his release date? Like it's November.
I mean, they
right?
had another one like last week or 2.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
that's issue 6 was the last one they had. I'm sorry.
And then we got to wait until like January or February for the next.
Here.
That's fine. I have enough to read.
No, the Marvel Aliens.
Oh,
Marvelins.
Yeah.
Marvel and the
Xenomorphs.
I didn't finish second issue, but the second issue was fire. Marvel vs. Aliens or whatever.
I have it. I'm gonna finish reading it today.
Yeah.
I'm such a fan.
Has anyone read another issue of the Black Panther versus
Predator?
Predator, yeah.
No.
I read issue 2. It was fun.
Oh yeah, I did read issue 2.
Yeah, issue 4 was fun. I did hear, this is sidebar, just talking about Predator. Okay. You hear they were gonna make another Predator, but the Predator's gonna be the protagonist.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah, Badlands. Like we talked, we talked about it.
Yeah, we did because Dakota Fanning.
Yeah,
she's gonna be a great Predator.
I didn't know about the Predator being the
main character. Yeah, I didn't know about that. They announced that recently. Like, that's gonna be about him. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, well, the only time we've ever really gotten that was in the Black Panther book. Yeah. So I'm like, but think of that. But the whole movie.
But the whole movie. and if he's half as charming as that motherfucker.
Yeah. Dakota Fanning is going to put one hell of a fight.
Yeah, she will.
Fucking A.
She's going to use her white girl powers.
Oh my God, it's going to be woke garbage. It's going to be a female predator.
Girl bossing. Oh my God.
Oh my God. But I hope for the best. They want to we got to do something new. So.
There you go.
Fine.
Well, with that being said, this has been another episode of our comic review.
Woo!
Make sure you like, subscribe, follow us everywhere at the Thirsty Nerds.
If you got any suggestions, put it down in the comments.
What have you been reading? Do you like the stuff that been coming out? How do you feel about the new X-Men run? How do you feel about the new Absolute run?
Yeah.
Do you give a shit about what happened in the main DC line after Absolute Power? Because I surely fucking don't.
I'm having a hard time caring.
I hate the fact they got us. I'm like, wow, this is interesting.
Yeah, and then the last issue was fucking a little wonk. I didn't really care for the last issue of Absolute Power.
Yeah.
But with that said, you can follow me at Just_Uno on Instagram and Twitter.
You can follow me at What's King Making on TikTok.
You can follow me at Art of Sumo on Instagram and Twitter.
You can follow me at Stooge Prime on Twitter.
And you can follow all of us, the pod.
Everywhere, all the time.
At Thirsty Nerds.
And you can find me at Faerun.
And on Blue Sky. We're going to be on Blue Sky.
Oh.
Yeah.
Butterfly.
Yeah, and you can find me in Faerun making another build to start the game another time with another batch of folks because I've played this intro 70 times already. Goodbye, everybody.
Peace out, nerds.